So, currently I want to talk about The Hobbit and the difference between the book and the movie. Because I have a lot of older friends who love the movie. Older meaning like 30, 40. And they really liked the movie. And I really liked the movie. I have read the book. And I liked the movie. I have a lot of younger friends, as in my age and around my age, like the college age, who detested the movie, who hated the movie, and I Milo, I don't know why, really. Okay, well, I kind of know why. And what I wanted to say was that I really don't think, you should compare The Hobbit to The Lord of the Rings, because it's really not The Lord of the Rings. You know, The Lord of the Rings is a trilogy. There's a lot more information in that. And The Hobbit's more of a childish... Oh my goodness! Anyways, The Hobbit is more for children, you know? Children in the 30s, but children nonetheless. And so there's a big difference between The Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit. One is definitely more lighthearted. Okay, now that we've got that through, I want to talk about the difference between books and movies in general. Movies are a new way to tell stories. Movies are nothing like books. They can't be. Like, especially nowadays, to grab the attention of the audience, you can't make movie adaptions, or the adaptions of a movie from a novel into something that everyone's gonna love. When I see a movie, when I see a movie that was once a book, I don't really compare them. You can't always be like, oh, well, the book was better, because, I mean, the book is obviously the original, but the movie could just be fine too. Just because it's not exactly like the book doesn't mean it's not good. If every movie adaptation was just like its book, I think it would be kind of boring. I've read the book. I know what happens. So adding new things, I think that's fine. I think that's great, personally. I don't really care that it's not the original, the original author that put that in the movie, but if it's a good change, then what's the problem? Personal opinion, obviously. But I adored the book a lot, and I adored the film a lot. So, and yeah, they're really different, but I like that. I paid to see something that would entertain me, and it has entertained me. I don't know how else to explain this, but really, they're two completely different worlds. Like, you can't... Film tells a different story than a book does, because, I mean, I'm sure if J.R.R. Tolkien thought that his book would be a movie, you know? Like, he wrote it as a novel. It's a novel. And they made a movie of it. And it's not a book. And it's not going to flow the same way that a book does. And it's not going to have the same things that the book has. But the main part is still the same. So, but Milo, what on earth are you doing? So, the book, the movie, I think they're both great. I actually want to see the movie again, and I want to read the book again. I am going to put some pictures of a Hobbit gingerbread house that I made last night, and here they are. There's the dragon on the side of the house, he's missing a jewel, Gandalf on the left, Bilbo on the right, and the 13 dwarves in the front, Thorin and company. There's Fili and Kili and Balin at his, like, core middle thing, and Bombur at the side, the very fat one. Here on the side, it says Bilbo, the O is kind of small, and down at the bottom there are the 3 trolls that were petrified, turned to stone by the light, and on the back, it doesn't really look like it, but this is the ring, and Gollum in the middle, and that's my Hobbit gingerbread house. I got really bored, okay, and I made a gingerbread house, and it was of the Hobbit. It's a fascinating story. I love it. It's very witty, it's very intelligent, and it's a great flowing story, and I love it, and I will just adore it forever. So